Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Let's trying to get win number 4 right here. We playing them Cowboys. Why the fuck do I always see the ball? I gotta make sure that my shit is set correct. I want to kick that bitch. There's no way I'm losing every single one. I gotta set up my depth chart too. Bro, like, this shit is just tripping tremendously when I think about it.
We'll start here at the 25.
Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Win number 4. You know what time it is. Got my rookie out here. Let's get us another dub, man.
They will run for the first
time. Oh yeah, D-Mont. This how we gonna start the game off? Oh, okay. Okay, baby. Let's start the game off like that then. Just told that bitch. Holla, holla. What is that? Feed them boys. No, you're not. Oh, that was a horrible pass, too. I had him right in the flat on the left side. I almost got that pick, Joe.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now it's Fields.
Go get that. Go get that. Catch that bitch.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Had too good of a run to start this game off to tweet like this, man. You go 30 long. A lot of people panic.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now Fields.
Oh, that was a horrible pass, Ricky.
Coverage and it's intercepted.
That was a horrible pass, Rick.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved
not throwing no shit like that, bro.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Prescott.
should have been a pick on so many levels.
A nice job of buying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Cooper was the intended target, and it's third down. Prescott from the gun. Gonna take a shot for Gallup.
Let's go. This should have been a fucking sack.
They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
So many times we see teams go on the road not to lean on their running game. This crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears.
So, good return, Ray.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Back to Montgomery on second down.
What the fuck was that? Nobody blocked.
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Flush to his right. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They snap it to Fields. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. We kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now a first down throw, Fields. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Montgomery back to the ground. And he'll go down at the 28.
Blocks,
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. Donovan Wilson that time there on the tackle. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
From the 16, Fields. Steps away to his left.
Let's go.
Quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Smash mouth football, baby. Let's go.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Let's talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football.
Let's go. The Chicago Bears smash mouth football.
Went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right?
I started this game off with a pick, didn't I? I have a problem, man. I have a problem. If I protect the ball, it's hard to fucking beat. Yeah. Pretty hard to beat if I protect the ball.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
Oh, you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Intended that time for Cooper, and it's 3rd and short. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. Prescott looks to throw on first. Caught by Wilson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On first down, they look downfield and
what
it's
the fuck
complete.
is that?
Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 50 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
We gotta be some coverage or some shit. Gotta fix that.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So
nothing hurt more than when you just give up one big play, man. Chip, 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 chip.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them to touchdown their last go-around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him 30 yards there. They're good at running the screen. Sometimes it's probably taken for granted, though. You need a good deal of deception in there, don't you?
You certainly do, and you know what else you need? The people who aren't involved in the deception to make sure they hold their blocks and someone doesn't flash too quickly in the face of the quarterback.
On first down, it's Fields. Man open, it's Goodwin. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Catch the ball. Why can't we go catch that, bro?
Oh, it looked like he had a pretty
getting
good
out of
line on
control.
that one. That would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in.
Well.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Everything not to win. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
I don't want to win, though.
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
These two teams currently going over their final halftime adjustments. We are just about set to get back to it in the second half. And for the call, let's go back to Soldier Field and Brandon Gaudin.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Space to maneuver at the 40, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Double route.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
A first down carry by Elliott. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
On third down, it's Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Prescott. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is incomplete. 4th down Solid coverage by the Bears D. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. This one to Jarwin over
behind the line.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped it.
Came back behind the line.
Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
That's caught by Montgomery. And some space here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That goes for a gain of 31.
I thought he did a nice job there of reading the coverage and realizing he didn't have anything downfield. So what quarterback doesn't love having a running back who's a terrific safety valve that he can dump the ball off to and turn it into a big hitter anyway?
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Second down and 8. From the gun, here's Fields looking for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Fields. Throw across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo play, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. A Cowboy first down there. Prescott to Gallup. Now Elliott. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Dak Prescott. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Play action. It's Fields. Rolling to his left. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Fields. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And plenty to praise on the play, but this is also a bit of a breakdown defensively because you've got to be right on him when he makes the catch. Otherwise, he has the ability to really make you pay, and he does right there, picking up excellent real estate after the catch.
Santos with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone.
Could have used that a couple minutes ago, right?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play. So
let's go!
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Let's go, big baby.
We've got a
big fucking pig.
With inside of 2
big
minutes
fucking
remaining.
pig. Let's go, man. Keep that faith, Joe.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Man open is Robinson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Where'd he get that, A-Rod?
They'll run with Montgomery. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. He's back to throw. And pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked off by
Good pick, bro.
Diggs.
Yeah.
And a big turnover.
I think that was a touchdown.
These guys will get the football back.
I think that was a touchdown. Hey, Rob, back of the end zone.
In this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Prescott.
Let's go! Big 6, baby! Let's go, nigga. Let's go, nigga. Let's go, nigga. Trust the process.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers.
Make the field goal. What Kobe said, job not finished. Let's go, man. We got momentum and shit.
The ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Hey, man, we haven't played well enough to win this game. We got to work on our discipline. Do a lot of bad touch picks.
Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the scores.
I call it a blessing. I made a blessing. You just get that to me, man.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line.
Oh, my God, that's a pick. I could have ended the game, Joe. Oh, my God.
To try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. To throw, Prescott. This to Jarwin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Tenth carry now for Elliott. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Now Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
You've been here before, man. You've been here before, man. Let's go! Ice that cooker, baby. Give me the ball and let's do what we do with Justin Fields. Give me the ball and let me do what we do with Justin Fields, man. Bears have won the toss again. We want to receive. Let's go, man. Deja vu. Deja vu. I'll call this one the late nightmare.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
And now, we do what we're supposed to do. Let's go. When it's a football game.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Now a first throw here in overtime. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. They find some open field here.
Let's go, baby. Go
They'll
on.
have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 113 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this one is incomplete.
What the fuck was
the
that?
intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10. A give. This is Montgomery. A first down and then some.
Let's go, baby. That's game. Let's go, baby. That's game. That's game. Let's go, man. Never fucking give up. Never fucking give up. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. I'm going to get my discipline down and I'm going to stop turning the ball over. But one thing I'm not going to stop doing is keeping the fucking faith. Stick, skill, slime. Make sure you sub, nigga.
I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all. And then to get there and finish it, what I would call an old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there. They ran it in. And again, just a great, great game that we bore witness to.